Life always offers you a second chance. It's called tomorrow. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what do we got going on with these crazy cryptocurrency markets, right? Volatility's been the name of the game as long as I've been in it. If you're stressed over it, you must be kind of new, right? Well, you're one of those ones that got your shorts liquidated. I don't know why you're betting against Bitcoin. I don't know why you're on those gambling sites. I hope you learned a lesson. But you know what? There's tomorrow. You can still invest in this decentralized currency. You can still learn to hodl. You can still be part of the future. People, news all over the place, freaking out, stressing out. But you know what? The price, it's fantastic, right? It's back up there. We have our lovely co-host Sammy over here on the sideline.
Yeah.
Sammy, what was the price when you seen it a moment ago?
Ooh, 55,000. Yeah, 55 something.
You want to tell these lovely people hanging out with us what we did during the dip? We bought the dip. I know it's cliche, but you know what? I said frigate.
I bought what, 4 times? 4 or 5? Yeah.
Yeah, I threw down about 4 or 5 different entry points. All profitable right now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, in the middle, you got a little, you were all like, oh, we're down a little right now. And it was who the hell cares?
Yeah,
I mean, really.
The future of Bitcoin isn't as uncertain as it was 4.5 years ago, 5 years ago when we got into this.
Yeah.
I mean, we see everyone out there talking about Tesla selling, right? And, you know, I'm like, yeah, this is great because I can see the big picture a little bit. And it's the ideal that I think it was Warren Buffett I heard talking about that the bigger of a company you are, the harder it is to find assets or ways to generate wealth. Especially, you know, it's
You're
easier
already
to make
doing all the stuff that every so
it's easier to find a small stock and make $1,000 off it than it is to find a small stock that you can make $100 million off of it because you'll move the market too much. Well, Tesla selling Bitcoin and only 11.4% or something, I think it was, shows the liquidity, which is great. It's going to turn these other companies onto, hey, maybe they're going to trade. Let those companies trade, right? There's always traders. The market does a lot of different things, but it shows that you can make money and you can trade in these large volumes, which is bigger than most companies, right? So now you got a lot of little fish excited because they can see that Tesla just went and made $100 million by dumping 10% of their Bitcoin in less than a year. What company doesn't want to do that?
I mean,
especially after how everything has been unfolding over the last year, PPP loans and everything else. Companies are hurting for money.
Yes.
I mean, Eugene does good in a crisis, but most people don't.
Yeah, I mean, there's still when we go to other towns and stuff, some of them are still on like lockdown and like the businesses are still closed or like partial open or half days, like stuff that are still, I mean, it's gotta hurt your profits. I mean, there's no freaking way unless you literally then just became an online store. I mean, I don't know how. We were very blessed to have our shit survive. Okay, the pothead is here.
Pothead, buddy, I'm glad that you could make it, my friend. I appreciate it. As always, remember, you guys, hit the thumbs up, share this video out. It helps more people find the video now that we're live, and they join the chat, right? Telling us your guys' thoughts, opinions, feelings, questions to Samantha over there makes this show so much better. That's the main reason we're out here. We want to interact with everyone, like-minded individuals who understand that Bitcoin is going to be part of the future. It's been a great ride so far. Been right at every turn that we've made. We've made mistakes, right? We've all made mistakes. We've stumbled, we've fallen, but we've gotten back up. We're all holding Bitcoin, and it's getting brighter every day.
That's the point of learning a new skill. Like, I mean, yes, you fall on your face and your ass often and frequently. But
I mean, when I was learning to ride that unicycle,
I thought for sure there was going to be like emergency dentistry and like the or hand, like wrist hand for sure. Like thought orthopedics, like there's going to be some kind of specialist.
This old dog still learns new tricks. All
right.
No,
you got real good. I mean, yes, real good. I am not scared anymore, but wow, there was a lot of falls. All right, the pothead. It says that he likes the quotes at the beginning of the videos. I like them quotes at the beginning. I know, I do too. It's hard. It's hard to keep finding new ones. Okay,
It is.
we've got a lot going now.
Yeah,
God.
I mean, it's taken a long time to develop the format of the show because, hey, I'm nobody special, you guys. I'm just a regular person. So just getting out here and trying it, trial, error. But yeah, the quote was nice. It did have a nice beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was because so like we started out with like newscasterness, and then you went to like awkward pause drinking coffee, and that didn't really like flow well enough. So then it was awkward pause, quote, drinking coffee. That flows good for some reason. It makes you feel nice, you know?
It is what it is now.
It's like
Mr.
Rogers.
And coffee.
Yeah. Okay, so where are we at? Truth Monster's here.
Truth Monster, buddy. I'm glad that you can make it, my friend. Hit that thumbs up. Share this video out. I want to get some more people here. We got some stuff to talk about still. It's been a while since we've been here. It's been at least a week on the air.
Yep.
We did go to Ooby Dooby. We went to Texas.
I
want to talk about that. I want to talk about Dogecoin was big there. People were all over Bitcoin while we were there. But we got a little bit more news. JP Morgan offering managed assets, right, to their rich and wealthy customers. A lot of people are advantageous about it or whatever. They're upset.
Ooh, look who learned the word of the day.
No, they're upset about it because how Jamie Dimon and all of that talked a long time bad about Bitcoin, and then to flip script, and then they thought that he was collecting on the back end, and it's a good poker game, right? That's what there's a lot of companies out there doing that kind of stuff.
Like all of them, like for real.
Yeah.
Like go back and watch any of it. They're all talking shit. Go back to your talking shit. Never would touch that with a 10-foot pole. You are crazy. Oh, now they own it. Funny.
But they're going to manage the asset. Right, so
yeah,
they're
that
gonna
is a little bit
it,
different. Yeah,
right. There's going to be open trade on this.
I mean, I like that they're trying to go a little different route. I mean, if nothing else, at least you're trying to branch out. But I don't know.
I mean, I know that they're qualified investors and good at trading, but hey, I mean, Bitcoin's super unpredictable. I mean, people were just screaming that we were headed to a bear market a day and a half ago.
I mean, then there was the altcoin bubbles. I mean, take your pick. You literally, I like it. It's like tea reading, like like the tea leaves. It's like it could be anything. Man.
It could be anything.
Do you see a giraffe? I don't know. I mean, for real. All right, the pothead says a unicycle video would be great. Okay, so
you take it down to the park. You're like Bitcoin, dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, There is a skate park in this little town. You could. Ooh, I wonder what going up the hill thingy would be. That's got to be harder.
Yeah, I've never tried uphill.
I know. Even like just baby uphill.
I don't know. I seen a video where they did like some in the woods, like mountain biking.
Yes, I remember that, man.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, he looked like he needed to wear a helmet and freaking wrist guards for sure. It was all like, "Woo, I don't know. I don't think so."
So, not India, Turkey, right?
Yeah,
crazy. All these exchanges taking off.
Oh yeah, everybody's
$2
a little
billion.
scared.
Him saying the news is slandering him. Blah blah blah. Arrest warrants.
I mean,
it sounds a little bit like old crypto news, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's like the kind of news we used to get all the time.
Yes, like in the Ukraine or whatever, and Russia, all the ones that were like, yes, those ones where they were all like, oh no, like you were going to jail, bro.
But $2 billion in crypto. So I mean, the next thing will be that it'll be dumping it on the market, right? That'll be the next reason for some price suppression.
I mean, for sure, I know that they're going to be Block analyzing the crap out of that stuff. Okay, they are going to want to be trying to find out if it goes somewhere, where it goes, and all of that lovely crap.
Yeah, I mean,
they're going to be obsessed for quite a while. I'm sure.
The chain analysis is all over it already. We're seeing the statistics that they had come out not that long ago about the whales and how much they'd accumulated and what points they'd accumulated and when they were selling. Ooh, these chickens are fighting over there, aren't they? Yeah, I don't know, Samantha. You might have to go get involved. So with the price movement being what it was and us coming back up, Tesla selling, the liquidity being proven, it's great. It's more of these green flags that we're going to see other companies continue to onboard. Are we going to head to that $100,000? Yeah. I mean, now it just feels even more like we're going to be heading there since we've taken this little break or red candle or whatever words you'd like to use. Healthy retracement. When? I don't know. Tomorrow, week from now, 2 months from now. I don't know. I seen Crypto Chico's video about how he thinks Tesla's Powerwall is going to have miners in it and how they're going to be pairing with Square and that this could be the big news to push us up to 100K. I don't know that we really need some crazy news that's off the wall like that to push us to 100K. I think that we're already starting to see the drive from the average everyday person wanting to get into Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, yes, like how we were, okay, yes, at the...
All right, yes, I guess we'll start going into the festival. There were Bitcoin totems.
Yep, everywhere. There were Bitcoin shirts.
There were Bitcoin shirts. We seen lots of Dogecoin.
Yep.
Dogecoin totems. I got a photo of one of the food booths. They had all tips go to Dogecoin as their like plate written on it in marker.
Mm-hmm. As in, like, you know, tip us, like, thank you, Nis. Yep, Dogecoin. I mean, it is.
It was night and day difference on the amount of people that understood what Bitcoin or cryptocurrency was from the last festival we went to, which was in October of 2019.
Yep.
To this festival.
Oh, yeah.
So I just really got the impression that during Corona, everybody was questioning money a little bit and apparently somehow started trying to reflect on this a little bit and got a tiny bit of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency education, whether they're looking at MoonSafe or Dogecoin or Ethereum. It's the ideal that they're getting digital. It's the ideal that we're getting towards some represented as decentralized currency. You know, eventually everybody comes to Bitcoin.
Oh, I got warm fuzzies. I mean, super warm fuzzies because it was like everywhere, and it really did seem. And I mean, I don't know because like if you start Googling or you start doing stuff, that's one of the first things that starts popping up is cryptocurrency. So it's like, I mean, maybe everybody did have a little time to reflect about why everything sucks so bad. And it's happening. I mean, I don't know. There was a lot. It was
a lot. Like, I mean, we've been to quite a few of these events, and it was a lot. I was astounded at how many people were actually turned on and trying to represent some form of cryptocurrency. Now, this event was huge. I don't know why I haven't really seen anything on the news, but we're talking that the head count we're getting
50 to 70,000.
50 to 70,000 people showed up at a 2-day event. We're saying that this is the biggest rave to have gone off since Corona started.
I mean, this is
and
officially
there was no
the
mass.
first.
I mean, they talked about mass and clear system and all of this stuff. And after the first day, they didn't have enough people checking security and the Clear app and all of that. People waited 4 hours to be able to get in and miss most of the first day. So the second day, they just let it all go. No one got checked.
Everybody was like, screw it. Just, I mean, don't bitch and don't like sue us and don't, ask for a refund. I mean, I don't know. We were good because we got there literally a day early and we're camping. So, I mean, it was fine. It was fine for us. It was very awesome. But I mean, yes, I guess there was lots of problems. There was lots of stuff. There was a lot of people. I mean, when we walked around and stuff, they had, people camping outside of the actual ground on the side of the roads. It was ridiculous.
It was crazy. It was one of the craziest parties I've been to. I am so glad that I went. I mean, I was part of the biggest rave to have gone off since Corona. But it just, I mean, all the way around, it was nice to get out again, right? It was nice to have a break and party with everyone. But then on top of it, the whipped cream and the cherry part was that these kids were all awake to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And this is what we had hoped for 2 years ago when me and
Yep.
Samantha had went out and started trying to pass out these flyers at these events. I mean, I'm not saying we had anything to do with it,
I know,
but I would
right?
like to
I
think
would
that
hope
maybe
so.
one of them was turned down from one of those flyers that we passed out.
I think maybe the dude who was really like, wait, so what's on, like, how's the flyer and where do I go and how do you do? Maybe. Okay, maybe. Maybe he's the one. But I mean,
we even we talked to some guy in the VIP section who must have had a 20-foot totem flying a Bitcoin flag.
Had a Bitcoin stupid little fishy hat on, you know, the fisherman, like floppies. I mean, it was crazy. It is crazy. It did not. I mean, we blended right in with about, you know, 1,000 and something other people with Bitcoin stuff on and Wakan stuff. But, you know, like, yes.
Thank you, Zaza. The Wakan stuff was amazing. Everybody thought it was cool. Lots of compliments from everybody.
It's nice when you look different, but the same.
Right.
Yeah, I had some chick ask me where she was like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, no.
A friend made it for us.
Yeah, this is not this is a personal thing.
Right.
It was the pink jacket, just in case you're wondering, okay? It was sparkly. Sparkles always get everybody, okay? There's a lot of lights.
So what do you guys got going on in the chat? What are you guys thinking? What are you guys feeling about the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency price? Do you think that we're going to be moving upwards quickly? Did you get, like, I mean, are you over there trading? Did you get squeezed out? I mean, there was millions of dollars that were squeezed. I mean, I know that we've talked about going and putting some low leverage longs in and stuff like that. And it is always just like,
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
The market seems so manipulated when you hear stuff like that and you see these things that it's like, it would really hurt to lose all of your Bitcoin after so much time and so much sacrifice, because you can't deal with the profit that you're already making from the most valuable, increasing, hardest asset available to man, but it's not good enough for you.
It's not good enough. I need just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
Just a little.
I got to let a third party hold it so I can get 7 to 10%.
Satoshi James says, what, 100K by May 31st. All right, Satoshi.
All right, Satoshi. I'll be hoping for it. I mean, it'd be nice. I might have to take a little profit off the table of everything we just threw. I mean, I threw in. All right. I threw in this time, you guys. So
he's like, so bought the dip.
Yeah. I was like, frig it.
I mean, whatever. Yeah.
Can't take it with you.
Exactly. RV season is sometimes good. We're like, you know what? Yep. What? I mean, what's the worst case scenario? Oh, nothing, because we still own it, and no matter what, like
one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin.
All right, the pothead says that's good to hear about all the adoption. It was. I mean, I don't know. It was crazy. Okay?
It was. Yeah. I mean, to see the cattle, you know what I mean, talking about
the sheeples.
The sheeple. It was like, yes, the message is spreading among the population. Adoption is what we need, because the more of them that want Bitcoin, the more scarce it is, and the more the price goes up, the more people accept it, which continues to perpetuating a fact that as long as we're all accepting it as a currency, then guess what? You need to pretty much start accepting it too. And now it is a currency because we're all accepting it. And now we only have to start working out some of the kinks, right? Transactions per second, good interface, Bitcoin recovery.
Truth Monster says Electric Daisy Carnival butts. My weakness. Here, take all my Satoshis. Just take it. All right.
Yeah, we got tickets for EDC. I'm on the payment plan.
I mean, we're on EDC Orlando, obviously.
Now is our next one is Forbidden Kingdom. It was supposed to be in Boca Raton, but they moved it to Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando, I believe, also in Tinkerfield. But that is because Wakan is also taking over that one. So I think they have to, you know, up the capacity and
up the capacity.
And Boca Raton's, like, it only had one amphitheater. So I don't know if they would have been able to build another one on the fly or like what would have happened. So yeah. I mean, it don't matter. It's still in Florida because
it's Texas, actually closer. Yeah. It's closer, and we're going with our friend Kristen, who's been in the chat. And they live closer to the venue than we live, but still, it's like an hour away from them.
Yeah, I mean, it's way better. We rented
a motel, but we're just going to drive to Kristen's and then have them drive the rest of the way. For once, I'll have a babysitter. For once, I won't have to be the one that stays responsible. It's going to be a nice change of pace.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It
I know we
did.
don't have any night video because
Yep.
we were both afraid of losing our phones.
Okay, losing our phones. Apparently, there could or could not have been pickpocketing. No idea. Okay, very, very rumorish. Also, you weren't allowed to run your vehicle, and like we thought we had brought in enough power packs and power things and whatnot. But I mean, my phone was operating at like 30% the entire 3 days.
I do have a
I
couple
don't know.
photos of like cryptocurrency related things that were there that I do plan on throwing up on the Twitter. I don't usually add things to the Twitter or the Facebook. It's usually just another way to share the video in case for some reason you're not getting the notifications.
I think I have a 30-second video of like the Bitcoin flag totem and all of that, but
So
I
we'll
don't
put
know.
that up there if you guys want to check that out. It'll be later. I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we just got home a little while ago. We're still working out.
We got home and then we woke up and then I had to return the van that we rented.
Minivans are the shit, man. They really are.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of chilly, so I just put the air mattress out in it and flipped all the seats down, and we just slept right in the minivan.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we got going on in the chat? What's everybody feeling? What are you guys thinking? Did you guys buy the dip? I mean, it's crazy right now. It's crazy. It's crazy that so many companies, so much positive momentum is going forward, and the price isn't just booming. I mean, if this was last bull run, we would have been over 100K already. We would have been looking at 200K with all of the exuberance of the average everyday person on the exchange, because that's what controls the price, right? We all know this. It's not the OTCs. These companies are not buying at the exchange. They're buying OTC. It is literally going to be like the crackle of a whip when these OTC desks run out and the companies are still demanding and the exchanges have to start pumping out to the OTC desks to give to these companies.
I mean, it's going to bottleneck here real soon. I really do. I mean, it seems like it is right there, right on the cusp.
I mean, not financial advice. Don't go mortgage your house or anything crazy.
Okay,
don't get mad at Eugene
if
it don't work out. I'm just saying, I got my fingers crossed. I'm hoping for this. This is my feeling after being here for this time, that the volatility is coming back a little bit, but it goes down and up, right? It goes both ways when it starts to get volatile.
Yeah, it does seem different. It seems so much different. Even the price. I mean, everything went up so fast last time. So fast to 20K. I mean, just like
it was going up so fast that we didn't want to buy anymore.
Yeah, because we were afraid.
Just like, whoa, this is too much to be buying.
I was like, there was no way I'm gonna like beat the wait.
Yes, I bought it at 1,000 and now it's 12. Why would I buy?
Oh my god! I looked down again and it's 14. No, I can't. No, we're good. We're good. Yes. And no one's talking in the chat. Well, Pothead says party time. Party time.
Well, you guys got to ask some questions. You guys got to let me know what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Otherwise, I think we're going to be going ahead and wrapping up this video. That's about all I had written down here for the news. The news is positive, right? You can go anywhere and see the positive news of what's happening with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. We know that it also works the other way. Just days ago, we were looking at bad news on top of bad news.
Yeah,
it always seems fake if you're smart enough and have been around the space. The concept of why the market is swayed so much by these things, why we let the exchanges and the people there control, how these bots are possibly manipulating, how futures have any real pull on the Bitcoin price. These things are a mystery. We'll know in hindsight. But the one thing that we do know is there is adoption. It's not a question of if Bitcoin's going to get banned, if the world needs a decentralized currency. It's just a matter of when is everyone going to accept it? Because the growth is here.
It's real, man. It's real.
Anything at all in the chat?
No.
All right, you guys. I hope you guys have a great evening. Love yourself. Love each other. And remember to keep loving that Bitcoin. Later, guys.
Beaky. Bye, guys.